This one thing gave me clear skin, made my skin texture like glass, and made makeup application smoother than ever before. And I'm talking about hair removal here. And we are going to show you some unseen tips in this video today, including the most effective one, the one that I always do. So keep watching. This is a traditional hair removal mask that you have to rub off when it's dry, but I've added a brightening twist to this by swapping out an ingredient and replacing it with rice flour. Mix together rice flour, turmeric and milk and apply this to wherever you want to remove your hair. This is really great because it doesn't over dry your skin when you remove it while scrubbing. Some tips now from me when you're applying this is apply it in the opposite direction of your hair growth and let it dry, and don't wipe it with wet, as in with a wet cloth or anything first. Just rub it, and this way you'll see that your hair are getting picked up and removed in the process. I really like this because it has some brightening components thanks to the rice flour, and if you apply this on your upper lip area, it will really help over time to reduce some of the pigmentation that Indian women normally have around the mouth, which I also face. These are some DIY at-home wax strips that you can make. And this includes an ingredient that I had to fight with my life to not apply on my face, like I would have died. So I'm going to show you how I did this on my arm. Mix together eggs, cornstarch and melted sugar and make a paste of this. Now apply it on your arm in the opposite direction of your hair growth, and then put a tissue on this and then put this paste on that tissue again. This basically works as a peel-off mask because all the ingredients in here are ones that really cling onto the hairs on your arm or on your face if you don't hate eggs. And then when you peel off your strip, you will find that it takes off some of the hair. You can see here what happened after I peeled it off on my arm. And I would say this is not as effective as a traditional wax strip, but it is safe on your skin because the pulling effect is not that drastic. And also it didn't leave my skin feeling red behind. So you can try this one out. After a natural DIY, let me tell you about a really effective store-bought remedy. This is a hair removal spray. If you've ever tried hair removal creams before, you know how they work. Once you apply it, it sort of melts off your hair and then it removes it in one swipe. The hair removal spray works in a similar way. You just spray it on wherever you want to remove your hair, and I would say only use this on your body. And then let it sit for 10 minutes and then you can scrub it off kind of with the sponge that they provide with it, and you will see great smooth skin results. I really liked the results it gave. It was painless, all the hair was gone, but it smelled very bad. And I had to get over that smell, so I had to spray my room with room freshener. But it left my skin feeling very smooth, and it has orange peel extract in it, which helps detan as well. The link to this is in the description. This next DIY is a mask that works in a similar way to the hair removal creams. This is made up of papaya and a little bit of turmeric. Once you apply this on, you will see that it sort of melts your hair in a similar way to the hair removal creams. However, this is not as effective because this doesn't have those chemicals that actually melts off your hair, but it has natural enzymes, like both of them, turmeric as well as papaya. They have natural enzymes that lighten and soften your hair over time. So if you don't want to go with a chemical hair removal cream, you can go with this mask, and this will give you lighter hair and fewer hair follicles in the future. So you do have to consistently use this. You won't see results in the first go itself, but over time, this will really help you out with your hair growth itself. Now we come to my favorite method, the most convenient, the most effective, and the most worry-free: face shaving. This not only removes your hair, but also your dead skin cells. And I really like doing this for my eyebrows, for my upper lips, and for my cheeks as well. You can see the result it leaves me with. It's amazing. I have also made a full-length, very informative video on exactly how you can do this at home. So click here and watch that video. This is one of the best hair removal techniques you can try. And to bust all the myths about this, you're not going to grow a beard after this. You're not going to get acne if you do it correctly, which I explained in the video. And this is probably the cheapest technique also, because you don't have to buy wax strips or any other ingredients, just the razor. An additional thing here from my side, I like to use these blade type facial razors, but there's also electric razors that you can go for. And the difference I have found between these two is that the electric razor is a bit safer to use, and because it has this electric component, it works without you having to make too many drastic downward motions to remove your hair. So it does reduce the possibility of cuts, but it is fairly more expensive. So you can take a call on which one do you want to use. If you do use a normal one, you can just be a little more careful when you make big motions with the razor. So these were all the different hair removal methods that I know and I've tried. And if you have any other method in here that you try that I haven't included in here, I would love to learn about it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned and stay glamorous.